Welcome back to Season 2 of NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, aka the season where we've had 3 really weird winners at very unusual tracks, with the exception of Daytona. But either way, the winner of the 500 was weird and unexpected. So, think about it. We had David Gilliland at Daytona, Casey Mears at Atlanta, and the last part we had Ryan Blaney at Vegas. Alright, see how this is going to go. We're going to go to Phoenix, race 4 through 6, for running the Good Sam 500. And I think it's a CampingWorld 500. Yeah, CampingWorld.com 500. So, yeah, will we actually see a legitimate winner? I mean, if this was like it in real life, if real life NASCAR was like this, where it wasn't, consistently dominated by Toyotas, it'd be pretty cool to see. It'd be actually pretty cool. So this afternoon at Phoenix, we got 62 laps, tire wear times 1, fuel use times 1, flag rules, cautions, damage, and failures on full. Let's jump down to the race. Qualifying is not going to matter because when we get down to the backstretch on the start, the AI is going to check up.
I'll have to tell you this, but give me everything you got after today. You could wind up in victory lane. Good luck, dear driver.
Here's Phoenix International Raceway. When this track got reconfigured in 2011, the backstretch, the dog leg, has become one of the most strategic passing zones in NASCAR. The question: to run the dog leg or to not run, or to cut the dog leg? That question alone could be the difference between who wins the race and who finishes second. Here's Mike Joy and Darrell Waltrip. Fair warning, the Central will probably be out of date.
Sports coverage of the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip for this annual Duel in the Desert. Mike, it's an interesting racetrack.
This thing is out of date as fuck.
And they got that dog leg up the back, and that opened up some passing lanes, if you will. You can cut that dog leg, but you got to be careful when you come back up on the track. The 1 mile Phoenix International Raceway sits in stark contrast to the 2.5
Tony Stewart is going to start on the pole. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will start second. Greg Biffle will start third. Carl Edwards is going to start fourth. Second stop, the West Coast swing. Kevin Harvick is Mr. Phoenix. Look for him to be strong. We start 42nd, even though we didn't qualify. Pace car is off. Field is in the hands of Tony Stewart. Smoke. As he brings the field down out of turn 4. Into the front stretch. Green flag at Phoenix for 62 laps. Phoenix, not Vegas. The front straightaway is actually straight in Phoenix. Just what I said, everyone's going to brake check coming out of 1 and 2, but do they do my brake check theory coming down the dog leg? No. As we get 9 spots out of the blue, J.J. Yaley pins us on the apron, but we come out of turn 4. We're going to go 3 wide with Casey Mears and Trevor Bayne, make our way up to 30th. Coming out of turn 4. This is going to be one of those tracks where you can basically run anywhere on the apron. Well, with the exception of turn 1, but nobody really runs the apron in turn 1 because there's no room. Here, when we come back around, I'm going to demonstrate.
He's charging. Right side's clear.
This is the second not really a whole lot of room. It's just not practical because that when drivers get out of pit road, they're going to have to stay in that blend lane when they blend up onto the racetrack because, nobody wants to LePage the field. Within a span of 3 laps, I am all the way up to 23rd. Newman's going to be brake checking the hell out of me, so I'm going to get by him on the outside, getting to Jamie McMurray a little bit, but McMurray is going to save the car. Past half the field, get by Austin Dillon in the 3 to take 20th. It's kind of hard, the car just keeps wanting to mop out of the corner. See the onboard trying to get to the outside of Kurt Busch in the 41. Austin Dillon, could he try to make it 3 wide? Thinks better of it. We're going to fly right under Ricky Stenhouse. Anyways, speaking of Kevin Harvick in the Mr. Phoenix theory, look who just took the lead in the 4. That's right, Harvick. Everybody might as well just take the rest of the race off because once Kevin Harvick gets out front at Phoenix, it's pretty well game over. We're going to get under the laps driver, the Vegas winner, Ryan Blaney, put Johnson up the track, get around Hamlin, Kane, Vickers up on the outside. Truex is probably going to abruptly slow up, get by him, by Truex in 78, get by Edwards on the outside, get by Kenseth, Jr., Biffle, Stewart, Kyle Busch in the 18 has taken the lead away from the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And, yeah. Oh, Harvick, a little bit of contact, 18-4. I'm going to go up on the outside of him in the trial, or the dog leg. Well, I don't know why I keep calling that shit the trial, where it's clearly the dog leg. And here's my theory of how low you can run. You can run close. When I was watching the Phoenix race this year, the fall race, I saw Kyle Busch in the Xfinity Series. The Xfinity Series negotiate blobs of lap traffic by going so fucking low in the corner. Here, I'm going to demonstrate how low he goes. Literally, this is how low he can go. And he gets back up. It's convenient, too, because we boxed in the 18. Well, we did try to box in the 18 of Kyle Busch by using Josh Wise as a pick. And speaking of Kyle Busch, here he comes in the 18. Back on season 1 of this game, Phoenix was one of the many tracks I swept that year. Oh, up the track right there. See if we can get by the 95 of McDowell. 52 laps. We'll separate left here in the CampingWorld.com 500. And Annette has caught McDowell, and there's a line of about 4 cars that are going to pass by us. Harvick is able to let us in. Kyle Busch goes back out front. About to go 3 wide on a couple lap cars. Anyways, Busch gets knocked at the track. Stewart takes the lead. Here comes Stewart's good friend Dale Earnhardt Jr. Stewart makes it 3 wide with a couple lap cars. Jr. tries to stay with him.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
I'm not in the middle, I'm on the outside. Jeff Gordon tries using his teammate Chase Elliott and eventual placement in the 24 as a pick, and it works because look who's back out front. The 24 Gordon. Two-time winner, Phoenix. Okay, this did not happen. At Phoenix, there no caution yet in this race. This is actually the longest we've gone in this Let's Play without a caution. Longest we've gone so far without. Oh! As soon as I say that, Dale Jr. just got up into the wall. As soon as I say this is the longest we've gone without a caution, Jr. just got dumped. I'm probably going to get lynched after the race. I expected to get lynched after the race. So, Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick are on the front row. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Carl Edwards make up row 2. Jeff Gordon and Denny Hamlin row 3. Truex Jr. and Casey Kane row 4. Ryan Blaney and Brian Vickers row 5. Pace car is off. Field is in the hands of the two Stewart-Haas teammates, Stewart and Harvick. Leading him down to the restart zone. And the green flag is back into the air.
Keep going, nice and patient. Car outside.
Considering it took like 3 laps for me to get to the front of the field, kind of hard not to be aggressive because the AI just fucking brake checks the field. And Tony Stewart basically just drops the lead out of the blue. Harvick checks up on the outside. Oh god. On the outside, giving the lead to the 19 of Carl Edwards. Coming out of 4. Look at that. Carl Edwards leads. Finally, hopefully we can get things settled down here.
Come on, you got it. Looking high. You're back.
Oh god, Stewart and Edwards made a little contact behind me. A little bit of contact, not much. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Truex looks to the outside, or inside in the 78. Getting a little aggressive. Up the racetrack, 4 wide in the corner. Edwards gets into the wall. Stewart goes back to the point. Here comes Truex in the 78. Oh god, Keselowski. Oh, what up, up. Caution's out. Got a car around. We actually did have a hell of a save. But I think the car that went around was the two Keselowski got the. Oh, wow.
Clear that truck, are you clear? You want to come in?
Yet another caution. Keselowski clipped Hamlin. Went up the racetrack, and Dan Kirkpatrick just nailed him. So I guess Dan Kirkpatrick decided to cheat on Ricky Stenhouse in that wreck. So Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. on the front row. Here's another restart. And since we didn't do this last race, when we get to the line, it's going to be a NASCAR on Fox. Crank it up. Boy, he didn't do squat. He didn't do anything, yo. Oh, third caution is out for God knows what. I think it was, oh, Vickers. Oh, it's a shot. That is a shot. That is a pretty big shot right there. Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin are on the front row for this restart. Yeah, pull it down to the restart zone. That crank it up thing I did was ruined now, so that sucks. Anyways, Truex brings him down. Green flag back into the air. Oh wow, Regan Smith getting a little aggressive. Smith up the track and then Junior, aka his car owner in the Xfinity Series. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Dylan in the 3. Oh god, 3, 4 wide. Regan Smith screaming the outside. Truex is going to come out of 4, half a car length. As we make our way out of down out of 1 and 2. Here comes Austin Dillon in the 3 car. Try and take second. Well, try to. The key word is tried to. Oh. A little bit of contact there. Getting a little aggressive with Truex. Driving in way deep. Going to be crowding Truex up the track. Here comes Biffle down the inside. With Austin Dillon, Hamlin, Truex behind him. Oh, Hamlin saves it and slides to the lead like he slides into other people's DMs. Oh, God. Oh wow. Oh, God. Biffle leads, and through all that chaos, we have our 4th caution. Michael Annett just... Wait, that was Michael Annett down on pit road. This is going to be huge because he's going to get trapped a lap down.
Racetrack's clear. You coming in, buddy? You staying out?
Greg Biffle and Austin Dillon are on the front row for this restart. Here we go.
Nice work, man. Right outside you. Good job. Really good. Come on, man.
Up, Junior sliding around.
Too high. Slow it down.
Caution. I think we have another car spinning at the back. There's Junior. Thought he was going to save it. Then he gets nailed. Collects Kurt Busch. The pace car driver's like, God damn it. I just pulled in. Anyways, we got Greg Biffle and Denny Hamlin on the front row for this restart. Hopefully I can do one of those, dive to the inside and take the lead and just run away with this race. Restart zone. Green flag back into the air. You know my theory about people don't use the turn 1 apron? Well, they all checked up. I just took, and Jeff Gordon just took the lead here at Phoenix. Out front, and he cleared the 6 drivers in front of him. That rolling through 1 and 2. Gonna drive way down to the bottom. Look at that. We are literally 3 lanes below the yellow line. Coming out of turn number 4. Get the lead. And look at that. This actually helped us pull away from Greg Biffle. So I guess driving like Kyle Busch in the Xfinity Series does reap its benefits. Diving clear down to the inside wall. Having to slow down like a motherfucker in the corners. And coming off. Oh, well, we got the wall that time. But we are actually able to pull away from Greg Biffle just by running that similar line. Somehow. We're running out of turn 4. Look at that, almost 4 seconds separates me from Greg Biffle as we roll through 1 and 2. Away from Biffle. Oh shit. AJ Allmendinger takes second away from Biffle. I'm not sure if it's Kyle Busch in third.
Nice lap. That's the
but
best one out there.
There is a Busch brother in third. And we have Austin Dillon up in fourth. Look at that, up the track. And believe it or not, this is one of those lines that works very well, surprisingly. We got a lap car behind us. Some lap traffic ahead. There he is up there. That is the 95 of Michael McDowell, I think. Looks a lot like his car. Maybe there is a Busch brother that just took second from Allmendinger. Fly right by the 95 of McDowell. Oh god. Having to slow way down in the corners. That's the downside of running that line. Probably one of the bigger downsides of running that kind of a line. Or that kind of aggressive line.
Whatever you're doing, you just keep doing it.
Just one of those major downsides of running that kind of a line. You lose quite a bit of time unless you just lightly tap the brakes and not shoot up the racetrack horribly like I did. Look at that, we just clipped the orange cone. Hopefully that isn't a debris caution or commitment violation. And in that line, when you're running it in 3 and 4, it looks like you're coming to pit road just way too fast. God, I love cutting this dog leg. Look at this. Alright. 23 minutes on this recording. Oh god. Looks like Gilliland tries pulling the inside of the net. A little bit of contact there. Putting more drivers a lap down. We're doing this all day, brother. Brother. Looks like we got 26 laps to go. Get to the line, there will be 25 to go. Here at Phoenix. 15 seconds separates me from Carl Edwards as Edwards takes the lead second away from AJ Allmendinger. We're just dicing our way through traffic. And there's Michael McDowell just running by himself. And how about this? JJ Yaley saved his car from going completely around after we got into him, coming out in 4. I'm not sure if we can make it all the way. So part of me is hoping for a caution, but At the same time, I kind of like this. See how many cars we can lap before the end of this race. Or if we're able to lap that many. We're lapping 29th place now. And we're about to lap Reagan and our teammate Jimmy Johnson. Could we get our first win of the year? Could we get our first win of the year here today at Phoenix? Who knows? But our left front's getting kind of worn out, so, and our right front's kind of starting to get tight, so I'm not sure if I'm able to run that line anymore like I wanted to, so I'll just demonstrate it here. We hit the brakes like a madman going into turn 3. Look at that. We are almost half a lap ahead of Carl Edwards in the 19. I can't even find him right now, and we've already lapped about probably up to 24th. We get by Smith in the 7th for 23rd, putting him a lap down. I think this will probably go the direction of Las Vegas because of how many cars got put a lap down, and there is a cluster up in up ahead. Water barrels are knocked everywhere. Water barrels are all over the place in turn 4. If this was real life NASCAR, they'd probably call caution, but again, this is DMIU Technics NASCAR, so they're just like, there's water barrels on the racetrack, like a give a shit. Yeah, I do apologize if I cuss in some of my videos, but if you're gonna be a sensitive pansy, then don't watch my videos. So, anyways, we're gonna get by Junior in the 22. Right side's clear. Vickers in the 55. Lugano in the 22. Our friend Eric Amarola in the 43. He's going to put Kurt Busch in the wall because he can't drive. And wasn't Kevin Harvick leading at one point in this race? Now he's about to go a lap down if I get by this traffic. Well, since we just put Kurt Busch a lap down, the other Busch brother, Kyle Busch, is up in 2nd right now. I mean, Kenseth! Oh, just dove it in there on Greg Biffle, brought out a caution. If you're Kyle Larson, you're probably one of the luckiest men right now. Look at that. Kenseth just dove it in, dove bombed the corner right in front of me, and then went up the track, basically took himself out. Don't know why I have a yellow engine, it looks like. And, looks like I'm going to probably be the only car.
Okay, let's gas her up. 4 tires. Okay, let's get this stuff figured out.
Nah. Splash. On splash and go, guys. See if there. I don't think anybody's behind us, so
Okay, we need to be fast here.
I'm going to have to negotiate some traffic. So we wait out at our pit stop. I didn't see anybody come behind us, but oh no, I might be the only car in pit road. Shit. Yet we are in 4th. Clint Boyer got the lucky dog, and basically anybody from McDowell on back gets the wave around. So Carl Edwards is going to be on the front row for the restart. Is going to be leading this restart.
Way to go, boys. Nice bit. Like I said, we got a real good car here. Just take care of it, buddy.
Here we go. The restart zone, 2 Gibbs teammates, 2 Chevy drivers, Here we go. Got that nice splash. Got that nice splash and go that he needed. Oh, Hamlin into the wall. Here comes it's Casey Kane in the 5, trying to charge it in real deep. Beaten on the 19 of, oh god. Well, we got a big crash. Clint Boyer, Greg Biffle, scrambling everywhere in turn 4. Look at that. Just got Allmendinger, Biffle, Dillon, Blaney, Stewart, Keselowski. Well, consider this the Phoenix Mosh Pit.
Racetrack's clear. Arrow's now open. Crew's on the wall.
We are going to restart 24th. Casey Kane and Kyle Busch are going to lead this restart. 13 laps to go on this restart. Here we go. Green flag back into the air. See if we can. Oh, Yaley. A little bit of contact. We're going to try to scream to the inside. Get about 4 cars in that. 13 laps to go. Kyle Busch in the 18 car is your leader. Casey Kane takes the lead. It looks like possible 3 wide for a moment, but Newman thought better of it. Larson up into the wall. Look at that. Truex in the 78 has caught Casey Kane in the 5. Seven cautions have slowed this race. Casey Kane has made his way out front. And by that, well, he was out front. We take the lead away from Kyle Busch. Kane gets dropped to 3rd. There's Kyle Larson in 4th.
Don't forget, too fast, man. Check up, check up. 10 to go.
10 laps left. Busch with a huge, oh god, head of steam right there.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
Oh god. Ooh, good save there. Casey Kane's able to clear him. Here comes Newman trying to take 2nd away from Truex. Truex is actually able to make that outside work.
Too fast, man. Check up, check up. Outside. 9 to go. Got car closing on your outside.
Look at that. Newman drifts it way up the track.
There you go.
And Joey Logano is joining the party in 2nd.
Clear left side.
Look at that.
You're good low.
As we make our way through 3 and 4. Kane has the lead. Wow, our car is way too tight. Truex hit the wall.
8 to go.
And he's going to jam up the field. 8 laps left. Here comes Newman. Kane's going to check up. He gets it together. Oh man, this is getting a little bit of aggression here. Oh, Busch with putting the bumper to the 24. That's nice. I like Busch in real life, but right there, he deserved that. As Casey Kane brings out the 8th caution. Oh, wow. Kane on top of Newman partially.
Clean up truck, I'm gonna
Alright. We got time. So, Kyle Busch and Ryan Newman are on the front row. Jeff Gordon and Kyle Larson are in row 2. Greg Biffle and Martin Truex make row 3. McMurray and Allmendinger are row 4. Cole Witt and David Reagan will make the top 10. Oh, my leg. My leg's damn near going to sleep. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to settle it in the desert. Here we go. Green flag back into the air. Busch, Newman side by side in the 1. As Busch gets into Austin Dillon, no caution. They are off the 2 cars are off the track. Now the battle is between Kyle Larson, Ryan Newman, and Jeff Gordon. I have no idea why that wasn't a caution, because it was clear that the 18 and the 3 could have very easily just spun it up into the pack. Larson to the lead. Can we see another unexpected winner here? Here comes Vickers. Here comes Menard. Menard battling for the win last week at Vegas. Vegas and Phoenix, do not get the 2 confused. Here comes the 2 Ganassi teammates. McMurray in the 1. Larson, 42. Vickers up into the wall. Here comes Eric Almirola in the 43. Hey, Almirola. Remember me? Yeah, you do. Looks like Almirola charges it in. Up the track. Oh, ha. Hey, see if we can give Eric Almirola a little bit of a payback. 2 laps left. Almirola is out of contention. And Eric Almirola has been knocked out of contention. Okay, let's all pretend this did not happen. Look at that. We're going to get the run of our lives out of 2. Here comes Carl Edwards, 3 wide for second. This is chaos right here. Come on. Edwards charges it in. Up the track goes Newman. Here we come. Out of 4. Side by side. Coming to the white flag. Oh, God. They are... It's a swarm behind me. Out of turn 2. Larson and Gordon side by side. 3 and 4. Can Kyle Larson clear it? Up, oh, into the wall. Out of 4. Damn it. Kyle Larson wins Phoenix while I finish 23rd. Thanks, Boyer.
It's a long season, buddy. The main thing is building up some of those points.
We're still winless, and this is our 4th straight surprise winner. Keselowski 2nd, Edwards 3rd, Stenhouse 4th, Stewart 5th, David Reagan 6th, Kurt Busch 7th, Michael Waltrip 8th, Casey Kane 9th, and Ryan Newman 10th. Damn. Okay, now the top 3 seems a little more legit. We got Tony Stewart, Carl Edwards, and Matt Kenseth up in the top 3. We lost the spot. Almirola getting 3. So, of all the drivers in the top 16, only 2 of them are confirmed spots in Chicagoland. The next race will be race 5 of 36 at Auto Club Speedway for the running of the Auto Club 400. We will see you then.